Hey everybody, and welcome back once again to Susquehanna River Valley. Did get the little bit of grass down here cut off camera and everything, and we are heading to the shop. We have a forage wagon we need to pick up that I've already leased. And I thought, on the way, why not kind of take a little tour of some of the other guys' farms? We're on our way there, so we might as well just go ahead and swing by and check them out. Hey Jace, what's up? How are you doing tonight? Ohio Bryce, welcome to the stream. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to just drop by and quick look at Red Dirt Ranch's farm, which is over here on our right. He owns all of these fields over here to our right. And then we own this field over here to our left. The wheat field, and there you can see some of the grass we cut earlier. Farmer Josh, welcome back. Evening is going well. Hi, Bryce, where did you put your farm? Here, right here's Red Dirt Ranch's farm. It's a great little pond here, a little gazebo, and a little bridge out to it. Did see earlier that he does indeed have some cows already. I don't think we have the ability to open up his gates. Oh, we do. Okay. Got some cows chilling out over here. Making some poo. Must have went and bought straw. There we go. Then his farm is kind of interesting. It's multi-level. Got this level back here, just above his barn. Here he's got a nice bank barn. Hay bales in there. And then up around the hill, there's even more. I think I missed this whole section during my map tour of this farm. Big farm. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna go check out that one next. That's Farmulator Gaming's farm. So you can find Red Dirt Ranch if you don't watch him. He's over on Twitch. Fellow Giants ambassador. Oh wow, he's got some pigs. Porky pig action. Oh. '82 Studios TLX truck with the tipper trailer. head on back because we want to close that gate up. We don't want his cows letting out. Oh, I understand fully, Ohio Bryce. There's a few folks that are on Twitch that I try to check every so often, but most of my notifications for Twitch just show up on my phone, and well, to be honest, I rarely look at my phone. I might go 4 or 5 hours between glancing at it. Then there's other folks that's all they watch, is they just watch Twitch stuff. So to each their own. Now get that put back up. Shade the Moonlight Lover, welcome to the stream. David, how you doing tonight? Oh boy, we are back. We're double dipping today. 2 streams. Showing off some of the other guys' farms here on the server. Just took a look at Red Dirt Ranch. Chilling out in our 82 Studios truck. Hey Henry, how you doing tonight? Now coming down here to Ohio Bryce's farm. It's the farm that he picked on his playthrough. This is Farmulator Gaming's farm. He's a fellow ambassador also. He's over on Facebook. That's where he does his content. Go ahead and turn on in here and check out his fancy place. He's a highfalutin farmer. Got himself a pool. He's got pigs, he's got sheep, and he's got excellent taste in pickup trucks. Red Trail Boss. We got some housing for in a hired hand. Let's put down some placeables. Tractors, there's his pig shed. Of course, his cows are over here. Look at that. Got his own 82 square 9,000 semi long frame, it looks like. All right, let's go check out the northern Alex. Figure out where and how best to get to his. Okay. Alright, where and how best to take this? Northern Alex has built out his own farm. So far, we've seen the pre-built farms. Coming over here, this is where we have Hershey's. We've got the bakery over here. This is a town that has Archie's in it. There's Archie's is down the street there. It's the great 50s diner. If y'all haven't seen that one, you make sure you go check out Archie's. Go on inside. And the boy's got himself a coffee shop, donut shop over here. Got any specials on donuts? GoldenEye, Chris, how you doing tonight? Yeah, the first live stream was about 5 hours ago. I had more work to do than we could get done in just the general 2-hour time frame. Northern Alex is right over there. He is also on Twitch, I believe. Although I think he has both Twitch and YouTube channels. Another fellow ambassador. I do believe he is up in the great north of Canada. I gave everybody $2 million if they had a pre-built farm. And I probably should have gave Northern Alex a little bit more money. I gave him 2.2. And that was, you got the farm, and then you got 2 million. Everybody got to pick kind of their starting plot and got the money, and then everything else that they purchased, either additional land or landscaping or equipment, animals, has all been bought out of that additional money. Here we have Northern Alex's farm. Loggers, sheds, random equipment. An old Ford pickup truck. Such a shame. Ah, and that's what he picked. He wanted me to put in a farmhouse so he could stop sleeping in his pickup truck. We put GTX's log cabin in there. That is Raz's Lizard trailer. Basically ordered a trailer load of lime from Blackbird Farms, and Raz just left the trailer down there for him to use. Darren, what's up? Now we'll go check out Blackbird Farms in his logistics yard. The Raz, he is up just north of the shop where we're going anyway. Some other guys that are going to be on the server, they haven't been on too terrible much yet. That's okay, we just started mid-spring, so still got plenty of time. Make this truck to stretch its legs. $65. How about we just do 86? Hey, Bailey Farms, what's up? Planting alfalfa. All right, let's get some air. And hard on the brakes. Oh, he did it. Here's Raz's farm, or Raz's establishment. Living in the camper trailer. And he's our logistics company. He's got all kinds of big trailers and, well, got some questionable taste in equipment, but that's all right. As long as it gets the job done. And then again, sadly he's driving a Ford. That is it. So right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. I think 2 folks are going to be kind of sharing a farm, and then there might be another person. He put in that building, yeah. So he bought the lot, cleared it, and put the building down. It's in a Giants mod hub. So the building he put down is Machine Hall, right here, in a Giants mod hub. I have to say, running to and from the shop is pretty much the main reason why I got this pickup. Because I knew it would take a really long time to drive a tractor at 25, 30 miles an hour up to the shop and back. And this way we can make a quick trip to the shop and back without losing too much time. Oh! Crazy idiot. Driving 70 miles an hour on pulling a trailer. Jeez. You have Great views. Eli, we will not be doing anything on Millennial Farmer map. There's absolutely no interest in that map. Oh, let's slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, you got jacked again. There we go. Thought I could do it. Yeah, they can really catch you out, especially when you don't have brakes. I mean, I get it. Guardrails are close to the road, and that's how they probably are in real life, but for keyboard drivers, that can really get to you. Eli, we don't have bots. No bots. Map is right there in the title. And one more little catch there. Oh, and that was it. That was it. It did it. So there is a link to the map in the description. Stand on the brakes. All right, let's see. Can we use both our rake and our forage wagon at the same time? Do we have enough oomph? Oomph. Save us a while. This all it oozed. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Tractor does have enough oomph. Roy's channel, what's up? Welcome to the stream. As I said earlier in the previous stream, I put an order in with Blackbird Farms to deliver us 50 cows and 50 sheep. So at some point we will be getting our cows and sheep this week. Also put an order in at Blackbird Farms to do our weed treatment on our fields. I'm not really sure when that's going to happen, but sometime this week. Troy, we are on a, not really, well, I guess it is, on a closed multiplayer server. So this is not a kind of join and mess around server. Everybody has their own farm, has their own money. What kind of graphics is the new laptop going to have, Chris? So we are leasing. Least time we can run this forager, the better. This is a great little rake. Also over at Giants Mod Hub. Has a PTO pass through. You can legitimately run something like a baler or a collection wagon behind it. Let's go dump. Oh yeah, it should definitely run it. Chris should definitely run it. Tristan the man, how you doing tonight? And if we're already going to come back this way, we might as well collect grass on our trip. I would say it's no surprise if it runs Chellington good, because Chellington was built for for console compatibility. I mean, don't expect 60 frames everywhere on the map. And it'll run. Is that laptop, does it run at 1080p? Probably. Roy, welcome to the stream. What do you hear? What are the things you're hearing? The map has lots of fields. The map has 1, 2, 3, 4 pre-built farms, or plenty of spots where you can build your own. Some basic production built into the map. You can make pig food, you can make seed, you can make things like sugar, make corn syrup, make ethanol. Let's go dump. The map is multi-fruit. So you have carrots, onions, hops, cabbages, spelt rye, alfalfa, millet, poppies. There's even an apple orchard up here. 10 grand buy an apple orchard. You've got a little contracting yard if you wanted to use this. Little junkyard in behind where you can kind of put your stuff. Kind of leasing from Bubba's Diesel and Auto. And he's got a maintenance trigger in here. Thankfully, he's also an official New York State Motor Vehicle Inspection Station. $1080, yeah, should play just fine. I mean, there will be areas where it'll be sub 60 for sure, and then there'll be areas where you'll run 60. I think the lower frames on the map is partially a result of the longer view distance that Nitrodad put on the trees, and possibly a setting he maybe has on the water, because we've noticed, like, if you drive in cab, sometimes you'll see your mirrors will blink in and out, and I have mine set to 5 mirrors, 5 reflective surfaces, but they'll blink in and out, implying that there's more than 5 reflective surfaces being displayed. But in cab there aren't. But if it's also counting water that may or may not be within your field of view towards reflective surfaces, then that could also affect performance. I would suspect just a high number of reflective surfaces Like, for example, for 27. Okay? Now if I look down, boom, 60. Look across, 27. Spin. You know what I'm looking at. Okay? But I think it's coming across fairly smooth to you all. So while the frame counts are lower, the frame times are still good. So the same general issue that was, or the same general performance of, let's say, a map like Georgetown. When he did that one, the trees were set to be viewable from a further distance, so the mountains and everything didn't look barren. Great. This is the configuration I plan on using when I do baling too. Is to use this rake and then a square baler. Double back. Oh, Raz is doing good. Of course, he works weekends, so this is his last working night. And he's on the map. He's doing a logistics thing. And you should see some content out of his channel on this map next week. Or should I say this coming week. He's going to be doing an interesting thing. He said where instead of numbering his episodes, he's going to basically label them as invoices, because he's a logistics company. So he's done a few jobs for me already. I think one of those jobs is like invoice number 4. I thought that was kind of a cool little concept. Hey Silva, what's up? Welcome. I guess you're saying welcome from Brazil? Hose pass-throughs, but of course this in-game forage wagon doesn't have hose hookups because brought forward from 17. Whatever they're doing for whatever the next farm sim is, they really either need to just redo everything that they're bringing forward from 17 into whatever the next is and bring it up to the standards of 19 with hose hookups. Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, Heston balers are big because they put out a big bale. A big bale. And then so many mods are poorly scaled. I was watching a stream the other night, and they had an older Massey Ferguson tractor. I get that it was older. Okay, it was an older Massey Ferguson tractor next to, I don't know what it was. It was some other model, some other mod. But the one older tractor, it was like a little toy. It was like half the size or a third the size of the other tractor, side by side. Oh, how much of that did I miss? Did I just get to 100%? Down. It's a long wagon. Let's go see how much did I miss back here. Oh, just a little straight. Okay. So I don't know if there would be, I mean, with user mods, scale is always going to be kind of a problem, right? Try to figure out a way of, through mod submission, make sure things are scaled right. Farmalls forever, welcome. Like you'll see trucks. You know, like you take this truck, okay? You spawn this truck in game, and then you take a modded truck. Let's pretend that okay. And you know, spawn this in game, and next thing you know, like this is so much massively bigger than this. Or you spawn this in, and you look at it, it's like this. And then you spawn in another semi that's supposed to look like that. But next to it, it looks like this. And you're like, oh, look, it's a little baby truck. But I'm guessing a scaling of things is a problem for anything that's easily easily modded for. All right, let's go over here and break up the last little bit I baled. Still appears to have its multi-colors. Thankfully, we don't have too much traffic come down our farm. Let's see what happens when we try to pick this up. Oh, look, they're going to spontaneously change on us. It looks like it is. Weirdest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen, you know, you're in a field harvesting on multiplayer, and you'll see sections of the field not change until you're right on top of them, but to mow grass and have it drop as wheat, pig food, salt, whatever, and then only change later. Yeah, let's see. That's like seed, right? Seed or wheat. We get close to it. Boom, it's grass. So, just fun little stuff you find. How much product do you have in the factory? I don't think so. I don't think he has any displays on them. I mean, they're the fill type mover script. So when you pull in to like pull out, when you pull into the out pipe, just toggle through all the fill type options, and it'll tell you. But I don't think you can see it from. I think you can see it from here. See? Up. And get her dumped. What we got in here? We got 115,000 liters already. Okay. No problem, Juan. No problemo. Everything started and lowered. This is why I really didn't care about how I was mowing, because I knew I was going to come through here with a windrower anyway. I was going to have to try to follow the crazy mower path. And that's my silo down here. Nomad, welcome to the stream. Oh, nasty, nasty floaty tree. Tisk, tisk on you. Nitrodad didn't expect me to walk behind the silo. Raz, there you are. Showing off your facility earlier. Give a little tour of all the other farms. Mentioned that I put my order in for some cows and sheep to be delivered. And put an order in for some weed treatment. Floating trees, floating poles. Found the floating pole on the Italia map. It's not like we even look for them, it's just boom, there they are. You can see we have crop emergence. Put in corn and beans earlier. Well, wait until Nomad, wait till you see Raz's contribution. He basically frisks me for 135 grand one day. Gonna be doing videos. I think number them as invoices. I think you should call them bank robberies. Oh, Clinton, that's the worst. Well, I went and sprayed my windshield off earlier and got dirty. You can see our mirror blinking. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 reflective surfaces in cab here. So if I've got mirrors set to 5, I should see all 5, but 3 are blanked out. Because there's apparently 3 other reflective surfaces somewhere in my view. I'm wondering if maybe it's... Oh, see, now I got 4. I have 2. I'm wondering if maybe there's some sort of value set on water might be doing it. All right, let's just dumping. I want to pause. It's stuck. Go. It depends on the time of day. I mean, fog. You play with seasons. Your map, do you mean this map or do you mean some other map? All the fuel, that's right. Fuel stat was crazy. Didn't impact the points in the end, but still. This map of seasons. I've seen it clear, but I've also seen it kind of hazy. It's more, honestly, it's more hazy in the morning, it seems. I don't think he has any sort of customness as far as lighting or anything. Rick doesn't like a lot of variability to the ground. A lot of slope. still sore from my revelation last stream that I don't own this pond. Going to talk to the local wildlife commission and see about stocking the pond with some largemouth bass, but I don't own it. No, I ain't gonna do that. Cut this straight. Doesn't like it. You own your lake. There we go. There we go. Gold and I bought this plot up here. 128 grand. Includes this lake, a little bit of flat up here. That area right there. Lake, got some fields. All tucked up there next to the hillside. And you can see, I mean, the view distances. I don't know how well it's coming across the stream, but my farm is right above the sun. That's my silos right there. And you see, I'm way down here. That's my silo. That's Farmulator Gaming right there. Mine, that's Red Dirt Ranch. Okay, yes, for president, what is up? Down to the next bit of grass. Oh, not a problem. It's flat down here. This turned out great. Once all the grass turned back to grass. Did see Doughboy, I watched some of your stream. You were having issues with the horseplay and the poles. If I ever start thinking I want to play with horseplay again, I'll just watch someone's video where they're using horseplay and remind myself, that's why I don't use it anymore. You know, you start to think, the time you spend babysitting it, you could have probably just done the job. Like watching Darren the other night troubleshoot his autopilot, auto drive, whatever it's called. Like when it works, it's cool, but if you spend a week trying to get to work right. The big thing that Doughboy was having issues with was he was working in a field that had a line of telephone poles through it, utility poles, and every time the horseplay driver would turn around, he would smack his implement into a pole. He had used the avoid poles, or the islands feature, or whatever it was. Horseplay identified that those were little islands and had put, course circles around them. So when it got to an up and down pass that was affected by his island, his pole, it would avoid it, but it didn't know how to avoid it on a turn. So we're going to get 300,000 liters of chaff out of this, or silage. Go, 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 go. I did Scooter's Workbench. I'm double dipping. It is a double feature. What's called? Double feature. Had more work than I could get done in just a simple 2-hour stream. And I didn't really feel like doing it by myself. Not when I could bring 52 other friends along. Driving a grape harvester. Where are you grape harvesting? 9 p.m. my time. If you're on the West Coast, it would be 6 p.m., so I guess you could be there. Maybe you're in Australia. You get a nice Australian audience, thanks to time differences. Does your grape harvester look like that thing on the New Holland on the Mod Hub? Two for the price. You didn't pay for the first one. Jeez. I'm gonna need to get a bucket for our telehandler. Oh. We're gonna have to scoop some chaff spillage, I know. Hey Kevin, what's up? Everybody asks questions. Go right ahead. Ah, cool. Big old grape farm in Australia. You know where the grapes are destined for? Are they destined for like a direct to consumer, or are they destined for some form of production? Jelly, jams, winery, little booze grapes. Harvest contracts. I think it's possible for the map author to define types of contracts, but don't take me on that 100%. Sergey, how is it going in Belgium? It's either super early or super late, depending on how you think about things. No doubt in Belgium it is what? 3 in the morning? I mean, that's disappointing, Kevin, because I was hoping to get harvest contracts. I'm full. GTX, Master Modder, man who knows 10,000 things. So, just completely bad luck. The AI decided to harvest all those fields instead of letting you do it. So you won't get beet harvester, you won't be get carrot or onion contracts or contracts for alfalfa. Wine grapes. Ah, booze grapes. Booze grapes. And Start it up. Oh no, I'm wrong up. Dump, 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 dump. I am doing well. Doing very well. Doing as well as can be expected as well. Oh, Darren, you're just so funny. Susquehanna. This map is based in New York, although there has been quite a debate, apparently, as to where the Susquehanna River Valley truly is. Susquehanna River runs through multiple states, and no doubt there are multiple valleys around said river. The said valley for which this map is named is in New York State. Now, if you simply Google Susquehanna River Valley, you will get information about Pennsylvania, of which the Susquehanna River also runs through, of which the nature of a river, often rivers form valleys, and as such, you can have multiple states with multiple river valleys named after said river. But at its heart, this map is New York State based. But in the end, it could be anywhere you really want. This is a quintessential East American, Eastern United States, Eastern North American map. It would be at home in Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York, North, South Carolina, Georgia, all of those states. Somebody from there could probably find a fair amount of things that make this map look very similar to all of those areas. There you go. Clinton's got the geography for you. So southern New York State through Pennsylvania onto the Great Ohio River. Hey Hal, what's up? I just know there was a bit of an argument as to all of that when we were doing our first look map tour with Nitrodad in chat. I pretty much ignored most of it because it wasn't really worth bothering with. But like this view going down the road, got a silo on our right, we got the farm over here on our left up on a hill. You can see that so many places. You get up here on top of the hill, you can see 4 or 5 different farm silos sticking up over the trees in your field of view. Rural East Coast farming right here. I mean, when I saw that beet thing show up in the mod hub the other week or the other day, I got a little excited, and then I saw what its requirements were. And I was like, oh well. Good while it lasted. Whoa! I think we're almost done. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a telehandler bucket. A modded buckets. $700 litries. Shovel. We have to go pick that up with our pick 'em up truck. Yeah, I know what that thinking emoticon means. It means you've got said script, you've had it for months, years, no doubt. Three Rivers Stadium, of course. Monguahila. Yep, Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh, PA. I just never remembered the names of said rivers. Alright. Dropping by. Stavo. I would just love if there was a way you could make the farmland boundary show up visually in game. You know, when you're working on a field and then it says, you don't own this land. I'd like to see where I don't own the land at. Right? And have it draw a little blue line around the farmland you own. The unsaid hero of Farm Sim. Folks knew how much you wrote went into everything else out here. Yeah, you know when you call Miss Utility, you get the little flags, or you get the pss, pss, the spray paint on the grass. That's what I want. I want dotted spray paint on the grass. Hey, a survey crew to come out and mark my land. Only they need to work for a lot less money than those precision farming surveyors that charge you a fortune for their work. Yeah, maps like No Man's Land, where you've got property boundaries, but you don't really know where they are because they're just wide expanses of grass. You're left kind of guessing. See, we got probably another 2 loads. Maybe a load and a part. No, I don't think Susquehanna is difficult. Just have no need to remember those things. Number 1 in JK Gamers. How you doing tonight? Well, how the tree markers, they physically replace the tree with a tree that has an X marked on it. So they're kind of cheating here. Allegheny River, and the Mongolohusa. Don't want to go anything. I don't want to put anything in the other bunker. Oh, we got seepage. That's not good. Not good. We got seepage. Good southern map. That depends how southern you want to get. Emerald Coast is based in Florida. There's a map way back when that was Smoky Mountains, Tennessee-based kind of map. So I did a poll, I mentioned this in an earlier stream, did a poll recently on the channel asking folks, do you do bales or you do loose? And I'm surprised. The vast majority is responded that they did bales. I honestly was expecting the complete opposite. The majority did loose. Though I did have one guy comment, and I didn't really follow up on it, but he made a comment that if you're doing bales, your farm's not big enough, and that did not make any sense to me. Why would your size of your farm govern if you did loose or bales? It would seem like to me, if you had a big farm, you'd want to do bales because you're compacting much more material into a smaller space than if it was just loose in real life. Now, in the Arcadia of Farm Sim, you just plop down a silo that holds some massive amount of loose product, and you dump it in there and you're done. I always found it so interesting. You know, if you dump 12,000 liters of product on the ground, and then you put 3 bales next to it, the bales take up so much less space. Yet they both represent 12,000 liters worth of product. The only reason I'm doing loose here is because I don't have a bale wrapper. And we don't have the Anderson pack, sadly, on the server, so I can't even do like, I can't even make grass bales and do a long silage tube. Good. Oh, welcome back to boy. That is the rub, right, with bales, is that so much farm sim stuff doesn't take straw bale triggers because they introduced the straw blowers in 19. I was thinking I needed straw for TMR, but I need corn for TMR. Now I'm going to have a bunch of straw I can just get rid of, I guess. Go, we'll drop that off. And put this on. we even have seepage on this side. And let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Oh, darn. $1.2 hours. Chesapeake Bay is a bay tributary A. Don't pollute Susquehanna because it goes into the bay. Don't want to hurt them rockfish or soft shell crab. $320,000 liters. That's not a bad haul. Grass that was 2/3 grow. They ever fix course play to where you could use it to level and compact your bunker? That was a really handy feature in 17 to completely automate the whole process. Course play running the forager, course play running multiple trailers, and then a leveler. And sit back and watch that beauty work. %. Get this mostly compacted, then we're going to go get that bucket. I wonder if this tractor down here has a crazy amount of weight to it. I don't know. We definitely have spillage on either side. Looks like I don't see him. It'd be so nice if this thing was set up to be super heavy. I know when we had oops. I know when we had the Pros versus Joes, that the at the Black Sheep Modding's loader, that track thing, it was incredibly heavy, and it would compact in no time. This is not. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this doesn't seem any faster. That's all right. We're getting it down. We're getting her. Get her done. We don't have anything else to do tonight. Got all of our fields planted. Got the mowed, grass cut, picked up, dumped in here. Gonna have to scoop up the ends and put in here. Do I own these? So I could, I'm not going to do it. Could sell these, put my own down. Then I would have the collisions. SP Farmer, there used to be a specific leveling function where you would basically drive the tractor horseplay vehicle into the bunker and out of the bunker, and then you would give it a place to go kind of park when the unloading trailer was coming in. And basically the leveler worker would acknowledge when an unloading worker was coming, and it would go to the parked location, which would be out of the way. The unloader would come in and unload his load, and then the leveler would get back to work and continue doing his leveling job. So the next unloader came in. So it's far more than just having a guy loop. This map is in New York. Guess we're just going to feed straight silage for a while. Because I'm not going to have corn for the TMR silo for a bit. I don't know how much product 50 cows are going to need. I was thinking about this the other day. Back in 17, I had made up a spreadsheet where you could plug in your number of days of seasons, number of animals. You were going to feed mixed rations, then it would tell you basically how much you needed for a year, how much of each various product you needed. 19, it's far more complex because the amount of food they need is different depending on the animal type, and it's different based on how big they are because they grow, they eat more. Wow, this is stressing you, this little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it to go down. I think it's pretty well satisfied sticking where it is. Seven, 8. I'm nowhere near almost out of grass. Got 2 whole fields of grass growing. Alright, let's go get our bucket. Gas? Oh, we got plenty of gas. Trying to catch some air and see these tires flex. I think you did a good job modeling these tires. Take a watch of these tires. When we catch some air, you'll see them get skinny and then fat again when we touch down. Here we go. Oh yeah. They bounce a lot when he jumps, but got another jump coming. Get ready. Ready. Oh. Oh, brake, 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 brake. Scourge of law enforcement. Those signs don't mean anything. Yeah, head up to the shop before they close. Jump for these guardrails so jump out and bite you. And one more jump. Perfect. Anybody wonder where we get the name of our farm from? We ate our Wheaties. Here we go. Oh, left control S. Control S. Go. Now we have one bucket strapped to the truck. Because it has a tip collision on it, like a cow shed. Some way to change that in the XML, I think. I've seen like silage bunkers that you can only rotate 90 degrees, but then there's other silage bunkers you can rotate 360. Throttle down. And stand on the brakes. Oh. Chicken barn? That's weird. Oh yes, like the poo piles. Bouncy off-road tires. Oh, let's come into the farm and back. The whole world's made of triangles. And we brake again. Control S. Go. Get out of my way, tractor. Where is this trigger? Right by the bunker walls. Pixie May, welcome. Chat. Go. The fabled wireframe mode. Village. That's all good. We do what we can do. Can't do much more. This side done. All right, Clinton, good night, ladies. Good night to you too. Be just about done here in a few moments. Love when you see the animation of it dumping, but it's really not doing anything. Oh, watch for the autosave. Sometimes running a bucket server can be a bit disjointed when the commands are delayed just a bit longer than you're expecting. Should be the last bucket, or next to the last bucket. Perfect. Set. Back out and boom. Just a little bit. Clean up the sides. Lettuce. Oops. Alright guys, that's going to do us for the stream tonight. We really don't have much going on Susquehanna at this point until it moves into late spring or early summer. Really down to when we're going to get decent weather after grass growth to make some hay. This is the next big thing going on. Raz is going to deliver me some cows and some sheep. Just need to get on every couple days and those jokers watered. Hopefully they're going to feed off the grass for now. Is in their appropriate pens, because we will not have any silage till day 18 of spring. 24-day seasons, it's going to take 8 game days to get that silage fermented. So I've also got to get the Italia map moved forward a little bit in time before we can do any more streams or recorded content on that. Keep an eye out on the channel for a live stream notice, which will used to be published a few hours before the stream if we are going to stream. So until next time, happy farming.